So my topic is about the weather in Cuiabá, how it is here.
Hot as hell.
Hot. It's really, really hot here, but we were talking about how it changes to a city or to a place to the other. For an example, when we are close to a building or behind it and we are in the shadows, you don't feel too much.
Mm-mm. I agree.
You don't feel too much. The I don't know, the height of the sun or something like that.
The heat.
So you just feel the wind, and when you go to another place that it's opened, you just feel the sun right on you. You know, it's just, oh God, I'm on hell. And then you go to another shadow, and it stops. Just like that. And when you are in another city, in a small city inside the state, you feel in a totally different way. I was traveling yesterday. No, it was on the Monday. On Monday, I was traveling to a small city in the state, and that was really, really, really hot. But the wind was too much stronger than is right here, because it's in the middle of the Pantanal. And then you just can feel it more because of the water and all those stuffs. It changes really faster here. Because when it's hot, it's really hot. But when here it's cold, it's really cold for us that lives here. For us. Because for the others, wow.
20
Wow,
degrees is very
that.
cold.
Yeah. What's that?
You're up.
Well, I will keep going with the Cuiabá heat thing. And do you know why Cuiabá is so hot? Well, because God was in a really bad mood, and sorry for those who like and all, but God was in a really bad mood when He was designing Cuiabá, and so He said, "I will make Cuiabá like hell," and He made it like a bowl. So we have mountains here, and mountains all around. So the wind doesn't come; it goes around. You know, and it sounds like he put a big glass inside. Up in Cuiabá, so the sun comes and concentrates in one place.
Magnifier.
It's like it's really hot here. And you think it's hot today? Like we're in what month?
March?
March.
Yeah.
We're in March. It's only gonna get worse. You know, in 2010 we had ashes falling from the sky. And I'm not lying.
You're serious?
I'm not gonna explain why because it's gonna lose the magic. But anyways, it had ashes falling from the sky. It was really hot.
The world
It's
is
not gonna
ending.
get worse. Not to worry, man. You're gonna see that.
I can't wait. When I'm outside, when I wake up, I feel the cancer entering every cell of my body.
That's a really bad joke.
Good job. You guys are up.
I'm Mariana, and we are going to talk about the final exams. And the first thing that we realize is that is the most terrible or the terriblest.
The most
The
terrible.
most terrible time in the university, like in the semester. Because it's too much thing to do, not just to do, but we have a specific time to deliver everything, and that makes us so stressful. And I think it was the basic that I want to say.
Oh, my name is Anderson. Without my voice, I lost my voice.
Because of the final exams.
I don't know what is sleep all night. my life is so complicated on this semester, and it's accumulating on the final exams. So I'm really stressed so much, and I'm sick,
Oh,
and whatever. I had some just one thing to say. Final exam is beep with my life. It's just it.
That's what it does.
And I think we are so stressed because we are in the second semester. So just right now that starts like that big math and many things to go. Like the first semester was okay, and I think it's the first time that we are having this just contact with you. Too much things to do. So
Are you guys? It's your first year.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
We are in
no.
the same class. So.
So much things for the same day.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Do you guys drink a lot of coffee?
Yes.
No,
Only
I
Coke.
Coke.
Coke. It's on the 20. Oh, I don't know. I don't say it. It's much energy. Just it's electric and crazy. And oh my God, I want to die. Whatever.
Don't die. You have time.
gotta be. I know.
Yeah, your name, your topic.
Okay, FIFA World Cup is, I think is FIFA. No, World Cup is not good idea. Yes, and for in Cuiabá because it's so bagunça.
Mess.
It's
It's
mess
mess here.
in my city and here, and it's I think it's not new, want it ready for the time because it's so closer
So close.
the cup and so mess that and a lot of buraco,
Potholes.
pot
Potholes.
potholes, a lot of potholes, and it's they do nothing. Sounding the same. Every day I pass there and do nothing. The same construction, and and
Government.
government is stolen stole a lot, and the quality things, the construction,
Yeah.
it's bad
Mm-hmm.
because there are too new.
The government. Ah, the tunnels.
Too new, it's bad there in my city. It's rachaduras.
Cracks.
It's,
Cracks.
and has to do with the rats.
Cracks.
Rat and to say.
Sounds really intense, and the World Cup is in 2 or 3 months now, right? We'll see what happens. Your views were different, so I'm curious.
Yes, I really with part. But I think that the World Cup in this city will be better for the city. What? You don't agree?
Sorry.
He can have his view. Let him speak.
No.
You had your chance.
We have a lot of construction will be better be good. Okay?
Yeah, be
For
better.
For population, for everybody, or
Society.
Melhoria do
for the
trânsito.
progress.
And for traffic.
For the traffic. We have a lot of cars in here. We don't have a space anymore. Anywhere you have to
Park.
to park it is really difficult. And yes, now we have a lot of mess. We have a dust. We have a cracks. We have
Potholes.
problems. But I still believe in the future will be better. And I agree with don't have the finishing time. It's kind of impossible, but but it's this. I still believe in the future will be better.
I think they want to finish it.
At all.
I think.
Never.
Yes.
So that we have a lot of examples here in the state. We have it's called white elephant.
White elephant?
Yeah, elefante branco. It's when you you start a construction,
Uh-huh.
you start to do a building to build a building, and then you don't stop. It doesn't work for nothing, you know. You don't wear it and you don't use it, and anything happens. It just stay there the way it is. And after this, for example, the Fantástico, the program of the TV Globo, they showed a lot of white elephants around the country, and they really exist.
Buildings that
Yeah.
start and
It's buildings that are made, but in the end they realize no, we didn't want it to make this, or they didn't want to finish because they don't have any money, because they just all money, you know, and then they didn't have any more to finish the buildings, and they just stay like that. We have one here that was built 10 years ago.
in Cuiabá.
Yeah.
Where
it's
is
not
it?
used. It's hidden in the
Or what is it?
next to the administrative center of here. It's close to the shopping Pantanal, but it's really, really hidden. You don't find if you don't take a car and get a car and go riding to find, you know, just like that.
Wow. I hope they don't have too many here after the World
Can I
Cup.
say something about what he said?
Sure.
Let me ask you one thing. You're talking about the place and the streets made for the cars, but have you realized that we are not getting anything better for the pedestrians?
We have to start with something.
But we are going to start without thinking about the population and just thinking about the money of the, I don't know, of the minority of us. Because if you try to think, poor people don't have a really good car. We go by bus. We are students, and most of the time they don't get better with the public transportation system. We're not getting anything better about all the population. Those buildings, those things they built, was just made to call people from outside. Was not made for us, you know. They weren't made for. We have a lot of these discussions, and in my course, I course architecture here in the university. So we have a lot of discussion about this. You're not thinking for the city for the people. You're not thinking the city for the way they already have it. For example, we have the center. The streets are small. We couldn't have cars running there. It should be close to the people because most of the times we are fighting with the cars. We don't have, for example, this building, the Passarela, was made. Yeah, that was finished. Okay, but where we can pass, we are passing in a small place that we need to I don't know, to fight with the cars because the cars are coming right here. If they go a little bit faster, you're gonna get crushed. And they don't mind about that because all those constructions are not made for us. They are made for the cars, they are made for the tourists. They're not made for the people that are right here.
It's not
They're not
finished,
made.
though.
Yeah, it's not finished. Okay, alright, it's not finished. They can make anything, all those things better. But for an example, oh shit, sorry. For an example, I were in this travel I made on Monday. I was going to see a building that started to be built in 2001. We are in 2014, so think about it. It's not finished yet. And that was started by the governor.
The government.
No, governador.
The governor.
The governor. That was made for the governor. And it didn't finish. It's 13 years and it's not finished. How do you think it's gonna keep those things working and the street without the potholes? If even the old streets we have, the older ones, are not just, I don't know, reformed. They are in the same way. They keep going like this, and they keep gastando, spending.
Wasting.
They
Spending.
keep wasting money.
Spending, wasting.
Yeah, they keep wasting money with all those other things for the politicians and not for the population. Think about it. Do you really think it's gonna be better from now on without anything happening to happen? Anything is helping to go this way, to go this progress way, you know? It's beautiful to think. It's really beautiful. You're being optimist. That's good. But I don't think really it's going to happen. Just try to analyze the situation.
Sorry for bringing up such a hot topic.
It's a good topic. I want to talk about it, and you guys, go ahead. Do you want to say anything about it?
I think he just wanted to say that.
It sounds like a topic that everyone has very different views on,
Yes.
and it touches your hearts, touches your wallets,
Yeah,
right?
pretty much.
As citizens of Cuiabá, and it's an event that's going to happen, and then it'll end, and what will happen after? It's a very big question, and I think no one knows.
Yeah.
No one knows.
Those operations,
You don't know.
they said that they are not going to get to finish before the cup.
Right.
And all those operations were made for the cup, so
It's a little crazy. It's a hard thing because you want Cuiabá to become a better place, right? And I understand why you're saying at least they're doing something, but is it the best something? We don't know, but it's something. Maybe it's not an effective something, right?
how do you say bioma?
Bioma.
Bioma. It's
Biome
not-
environment.
Yeah, it's about environment, but it's not environment. Environment means meio ambiente.
Yeah.
Bioma, it's another thing. So I'm gonna say in Portuguese this word and all those things in English. I don't think it's the best. It's the best way. Yeah, most of the times I talk a lot. That's true. I can't.
It's good. My friend Daniel's gonna want to interview you. My friend's doing a documentary on the World Cup. If any of you guys want to be involved, you should. He's interviewing lots of people and. Go ahead.
So we have 3 different biomas. It's like the environmental of
Mhm.
few places. This state is almost the better one to live about these things. You know, it's the Pantanal, the Cerrado, and what's the other one? Amazon. So we have those 3 biomes, and even like this, we're breaking up all the environmental laws, you know,
Mhm.
because we had a tree in the front of the university that has more than 200 years.
That was more than 200
Yeah.
years.
They just cut it off to build those things without even thinking about the nature. You know, that's not a good thing to do when you're thinking about a state that it's just seen by all the international community for the environmental stuff we have here. We have a code, we have a lot of laws that protects the environment, but we don't follow it. And we're just crashing everything about this cup, with all those buildings and all those stuffs. That's a really bad thing for the state, and for the city, and for the population, and all those stuff. It turned out, I think.
That's fine. All right. Thank you for sharing. Thank you guys for sharing too. We're gonna talk more about this for sure. Do you want to do another activity, or do you guys feel really sad right now?
No, just we have to.
Something to cheer up.
Yeah. I have fun stuff. I always have fun.